India has officially thrown its hat into the ring to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games, and if successful, it could mark one of the most defining moments in the nation's sporting history. The proposed host city, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, a city that has already carved a name for itself on the global sports map with the Narendra Modi Stadium, the world's largest cricket stadium. Now, the vision is bigger: to transform Ahmedabad into a world-class multi-sport destination that welcomes athletes from across the Commonwealth. This bid is not just about sports, it's about India's global ambition. Prime Minister Modi's government has long hinted at bringing mega events like the Olympics to India. Hosting the 2030 Commonwealth Games would serve as a stepping stone, a rehearsal, a chance to showcase India's organizational muscle, infrastructure capabilities, and cultural vibrancy on the world stage. But why now? The timing is strategic. India has already invested billions in sports infrastructure, from upgraded stadiums and metro networks to international airports and hospitality hubs. Ahmedabad, in particular, has been positioned as a showcase city, combining modern infrastructure with rich heritage. Officials argue it can handle the scale, security, and logistics required for such a mammoth event. The Commonwealth Games are also about soft power. For India, it's an opportunity to tell its story of resilience, growth, and modernity, while also creating a sense of national pride at home. Millions of young Indians dream of competing on home soil, cheered on by packed stadiums. It could ignite the next wave of sporting talent, much like the 2010 Commonwealth Games in Delhi did, despite its controversies. Of course, the memories of Delhi 2010 still linger: the controversies, corruption scandals, and delays that tarnished India's image. That's why this time, the government is determined to present a cleaner, more efficient, and transparent execution. Officials insist the lessons have been learned, and India now has both the experience and resources to pull it off successfully. But challenges remain. Hosting such a massive event requires enormous funding, international approvals, and long-term planning. Critics question whether billions should be spent on sports mega events when India still battles poverty, unemployment, and pollution. Supporters, on the other hand, argue that the economic benefits, tourism, infrastructure growth, global branding, and job creation far outweigh the costs. If India wins the bid, the 2030 Commonwealth Games could mark a turning point. It would reinforce India's position as a rising global power, not just in economics and politics, but in sports diplomacy too. The event would also signal India's readiness to take on even bigger challenges, like bidding for the Olympic Games in the 2030s. So, as the world watches, India's bid for the 2030 Commonwealth Games is more than just a sporting event. It's a bold statement of intent, a declaration that India is ready to step onto the global stage, not just as a participant, but as a host, a leader, and a powerhouse in world sport. The big question now: will the Commonwealth embrace India's vision, or will history repeat itself with doubts overshadowing ambition? One thing is certain: if India pulls this off, the world will witness a sporting spectacle like no other.